Hello, business owner. You have chosen to build your legacy in Pennsylvania, the Keystone State. It is a brilliant financial move because Pennsylvania is one of the very few states that does not charge a mandatory annual report fee for standard LLCs. This saves you hundreds of dollars compared to your neighbors in New York or New Jersey. But this silence from the state is dangerous. Because the government doesn't demand a yearly check-in, thousands of business owners fall into a compliance coma, forgetting their obligations until they try to sell their business or get a loan and realize they don't legally own their name anymore. In this video, I am going to walk you through the specific steps to form your Pennsylvania LLC correctly, securing your liability shield without exposing your home address on the Department of State's website. And you need to stick around for the final section because I am going to explain the decennial trap, a bizarre filing requirement that only happens once every 10 years. It is so rare that almost everyone forgets it, but if you miss it, the state strips you of the exclusive rights to your own business name. I have also placed a link in the description to the formation service I recommend most for Pennsylvania. I use them specifically because they act as your registered office, creating a permanent privacy buffer between your personal residence and the public record. The name availability check. Pennsylvania is historic, meaning many good names are already taken. Your name must be distinguishable on the records of the Bureau of Corporations. But here's the trick. Pennsylvania is strict about restricted words. You cannot use words like college, university, engineer, or surveyor without special professional approvals. Before you commit to a brand, you need to use the Business Entity Search tool. If you file the certificate of organization with a conflicting or restricted name, your $125 filing fee is stuck in limbo. The registered office. Pennsylvania law requires every LLC to maintain a registered office in the state. Unlike other states that emphasize the agent, Pennsylvania emphasizes the location. This must be a physical street address. P.O. boxes are strictly rejected. Here's the privacy trap. This address is the most visible piece of data on your corporate record. If you list your home address, you are inviting process servers, solicitors, and angry customers to your front porch. By using the professional service I linked below, you satisfy the registered office requirement using their commercial building, keeping your home address completely private. The Certificate of Organization. This is the document that births your company. You file this with the Department of State. It seems straightforward, but you need to be careful with the effective date. You can choose to have your LLC start immediately upon filing, or you can future date it. If you're filing in late December, future dating to January 1st simplifies your tax life immensely. Also, ensure you do not accidentally check the box for a restricted professional company unless you're a doctor or lawyer, or you will trigger massive annual fees you don't actually owe. The Pennsylvania Department of State's online portal, PenFile, is functional but can be glitchy and confusing for first-time users. One wrong click on the tax registration section can create headaches. I want to show you a smoother path. I recorded a quick walkthrough using the service I mentioned in the description. This tool auto-populates the Pennsylvania-specific forms and ensures you don't accidentally sign up for professional restrictions you don't need. Watch this. Select the LLC option for business type and state. In my case, it's Texas. Choose the options that best suit your business. Add your contact information. You can add the data of a partner or co-owner. Add your business name. Add your business information and click Continue. Then, add your business location. Choose the options that best suit your business. Finally, add your payment information and click Continue. Congratulations, you now have an LLC. That is how you get filed correctly without the stress. The EIN. Once Harrisburg approves your certificate, you have a legal entity but no financial identity. You need an EIN, an employer identification number from the IRS. You need this to open a business bank account. I cannot stress this enough. Do not use your personal bank account for your LLC. In Pennsylvania, commingling funds is the #1 reason courts allow creditors to pierce the corporate veil and seize your personal assets. The EIN allows you to bank like a professional entity. The Operating Agreement. Pennsylvania's Uniform Limited Liability Company Act of 2016 made the operating agreement more powerful than ever. While the state does not require you to file it, it is your internal law. If you don't have one, your business is governed by the state's default rules, Title 15. These defaults might force you to share profits or management rights in ways you never intended. You need a written contract that overrides the state defaults and protects your specific interests. The decennial trap. This is the open loop I warned you about. Because standard Pennsylvania LLCs do not file an annual report, the state assumes you're active until the decennial filing year. Every 10 years, in years ending in 1, like 2021, 2031, the state scans its records. If you haven't made any new filings in that decade, you must file a decennial report of continued subsistence. If you miss this because you forgot, which is easy to do over 10 years, you lose the exclusive rights to your own business name. Another company can legally steal your brand name, and there is nothing you can do about it. You need a service that tracks this long-term compliance for you. Pennsylvania offers a low-maintenance environment for business, but that low maintenance can lull you into a false sense of security. You need to set this up correctly to ensure your name stays yours for the long haul. Go to the description, click the link I've provided, and start your Pennsylvania LLC the right way. It takes minutes to secure your privacy and your future. My verdict is simple. Enjoy the lack of annual fees, but do not fall asleep at the wheel. Protect your address and track your decades. If you found value in this video, please subscribe, like, and drop a comment below. Until the next video.